I've played both sides of the collection game. I've worked in a couple collection departments, and I've been harassed by a collection agency. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way. Ayy. So I checked out the flick Collection. This is a thriller that was directed by Mariana Polka. I know for a fact most people have gotten a call from a collection agency asking them to pay an overdue balance, and I know I ain't the only one that was broke at the time and let those calls go straight to voicemail. The film follows a man named Brandon who runs a high-stakes million-dollar debt collection company called AMG Receivables with his best friend Ross. The company mostly hires convicted felons who are desperate for employment because their desperation makes them go hard for the company. They train their employees to use out-of-the-ordinary methods to recover credit card debts, medical bills, overdue mortgages, and student loans, which has brought mad lawsuits to their front door. They manipulate and lie to people that are struggling to get by doing their homework on them with the help of social media and credit history reports to learn as much as they can about the debtor. Then they threaten to destroy the person's credit rating or livelihood. They even go as far as to pretend to be lawyers ready to sue, garnish wages and tax returns, or government officials ready to get them deported if the person is an illegal immigrant. Poor people and people refusing to pay agree to pay in exchange for not being snitched out to the proper authorities for owing the debt. But after Brendan's new girlfriend, a struggling single mom whose husband is a member of a Mexican drug cartel that owes millions on a mortgage that he refinanced right before being locked up in prison for life, is his company's next target for $1 million debt collection. This causes tension between him and his right-hand man, Ross. And Brendan has to choose what's more important to him, his business or his love life. The trailer made the movie look a lot more action-packed than it really is. There was one fight in the film between the two friends where they threw down, but it ain't last long, and there was a high-speed chase at the end, but it was hella underwhelming. Overall, this film had little to no action and was mildly suspenseful. If anything, if you got a collection agency on your bumper right now, this flick might make you feel some type of way, but that's it. If you have a short attention span, this prob ain't the movie for you because there was a lot of dialogue between the characters. I'd say this was more of a love story than a thriller because there were mad emotional scenes and basically no special effects. They really just relied on great acting from the cast and some decent twists to keep you engaged. The film stars Alex Pettyfer as Brendan, one of the owners of AMG Receivables. He lost his wife to a drug addiction after she couldn't handle the loss of their son, who died in a car accident that she caused. Like many depressed and broken-hearted people, Brendan drowns his pain away throughout the film with drugs, alcohol, and frequent visits to a strip club where he met his new girl, a single mom named Christina. Deep down, he was just really looking for love, but after they started hooking up, he began slipping on his responsibilities at AMG Receivables, which cheesed his boy Ross, that's played by Mike Vogel. Mike Vogel definitely played his role the best as Brendan's right-hand man, Ross. For a dude who was suffering with a serious heart condition, he wasn't scared to go 0 to 100 on anyone that vexed him. He's the type of debt collector you gotta watch out for. He was ruthless and would do anything to get his cake. Jacques Colimon played the youngin' Sean, who was recruited by Brandon to join his collection agency shortly after being released from prison. He came from a dysfunctional household, but his pops was ballin' and cut him a $500,000 check just to stay away from their fam. Youngin wanted to prove to his pops that he ain't need his dough, so he joined AMG Receivables, which turned out to be a huge mistake because he ended up just like his bosses, Ross and Brandon, a ruthless debt collector that drowned his pain away with drugs, alcohol, and thoughts. And by the end of the film, he paid the ultimate price for his reckless decisions. Shakira Barrera played Christina, Brendan's love interest, who was a single mom who felt she had no other options but to strip to support her son because they were illegal immigrants and she had limited options for making money. The film was clearly low budget, but the story was refreshing, and the way it played out, you wouldn't even notice because the scenes were shot in different locations. I wasn't a fan of the ending though. Seems like they just wanted to end the film in a shocking way. All the characters played their roles well though, so I'm gonna go ahead and run collection 2 mics. Let me know what y'all thought about the flick in the comments below. It's absolutely free for y'all to support the channel. Doesn't cost y'all a dime to hit that like and subscribe button. A lot of y'all be acting like I'm taking your lunch money with each subscription. Nah, it's totally free, so make sure y'all subscribe, and I'm gonna get up with y'all in the next video, alright? Holla at me. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way